live in a tiny little private cinema in the centre of Dublin. There's only about 30 people here. Say hello, everybody. Say hi. Hi. That's it. But you guys are all breathless with anticipation. We've just watched American Pie Reunion, the movie. And outside, having just arrived, can I, listeners to the show, introduce you to... Who's coming up? Welcome to the radio show, guys. First time in Dublin for anybody, or have some of you guys been here before? Or
First time?
Yeah.
First time. We're here for one day, unfortunately. Got in last night and we leave tonight. So we may have a little time this afternoon, maybe to buzz around Dublin and kind of, take in the sights.
This is our audience. They're the invited people who came along to come and see the show. They've come from the very far ends of the country just to come up and meet you guys today.
So awesome. You traveled the 15 miles?
I was just excited when I found out everyone was going to come back. I wanted to be part of it again. It's an amazing cast, and together, when we're all together, magic happens.
And I was very surprised. I got this script, and it went very, very differently. And I thought, this is usually Stifler's mom has this, thing that she does at the end of the movie, and it's different this time.
Well, it's a different guy.
She's just been ending up with the wrong guys all along, really.
Yeah, who knows where it all leads, but I found a high quality guy that needs to be educated, right?
What you can't see is Eugene looking over the rims of his glasses going, oh yeah.
What can I say? At that time, the third American Pie, which was supposed to be the final be-all and end-all final American Pie. And then, so we did that. And then after that, that's when this other stuff came up, and I thought, well, there's no more theatrical motion pictures. And they're offering me a shitload of money to do it. So I'm sorry, we're on camera.
The first time we all saw each other was for the table reading, and I was actually a little nervous for that. It was the first time, and we all saw each other, and I thought, oh my God, what is this ever going to look like? Or am I going to be good anymore? You're just afraid of everything, kind of. And then we sat down and we read it, and everyone started reading their characters out loud, and it all just came back to life. And you said, here we go again. This is going to be great.
Sean, your beard, first of all, because people can't see that. You have the most magnificent beard today, sir. Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
It's really...
I've never had a guy tell me that before.
But
I really appreciate it, though.
For people who've seen it and they've listened to the radio show, I mean, my beardedness is part of who I am, and it's strictly a jealousy thing. It is genuinely that you just, you've got the jaw, and your hair is less grey than mine and everything, and that's it. Gentlemen, goodbye, I'm done. Thanks for the radio show, I'm out of here. Thank you.
It's very George Michael.
Yours or mine?
Ours.
Anyway, so, our beards.
Well, yeah, definitely at the table read. I was so excited when the idea came up, and when I got to meet John and Hayden and heard their pitch, and then when I read their script, it was just one of the funniest scripts I've read, if not the funniest.
To Sean, how hard is it to get into the character of Stifler, or does it come naturally?
Now I realize it really wasn't that hard. I'm kind of becoming this character. I was a really nice guy before this movie. I never said weird things, but now it's hard for me to stay normal.
I was just wondering, he's made stuff like Harold and Kumar and stuff. Was it difficult coming in, doing something that already existed, a sequel, but putting your original, your own stamp on it, but keeping it original?
This is an excellent question. That was a very good question.
It was, we were just such huge fans of the original American Pie that, when we saw that first movie, we saw it a bunch of times in the theater. We watched it 1,000,000 times on DVD, and it was one of those things where we almost felt like we could have made those original movies. We knew those characters so well. So it is different than Harold and Kumar. Harold and Kumar is a little bit more surreal. It goes to more bizarre places. This is more grounded. But
there is more marijuana in this movie than any of the other American Pie movies.
Gentleman in the front.
For Eugene again, and playing Jim's dad for this long, do you feel you've dealt with every awkward situation? Have you felt there's anything in life you think that you couldn't deal with now since playing Jim's dad?
Having played Jim's dad, anything in my private life is an upside. Okay.
I had a question one of the people in the audience wanted to ask, but felt like they might be slightly embarrassed at asking it. It is actually for Eugene. They wanted to know if your eyebrows are a protected species. It was more a magnificent awe thing, I think they felt for your eyebrows.
They will be shipping them out to a game preserve right after we finish the junket. I was honestly never quite as aware of my eyebrows as I was until I realized they had an entire scene in the movie. So there we are, yes. But they are, they are mine. They're very real. I get gardeners come in once a week.
I'm single.
So that's not a bad thing necessarily.
No, not at all. No, but I love that sometimes when I do a photo with like an 18-year-old boy, sometimes they're sort of leaning in. I can feel them shaking. they don't know whether I'm going to eat them. I think it's kind of scary sometimes.
It's having a photo taken with Mrs. Robinson. It's you do have that moment where you go.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, I kind of like when they're shaking.
I just want to know if any of the actors have any advice or words of wisdom for any aspiring actors or actresses.
Yes, condoms.
I think you can hear Amy's noise over, and can we hear it just one more time? It's like she's actually hyperventilating. If we have a brown bag anywhere, that would be super.
Are you willing to do nudity? That's usually how it works. That's how our casting process usually works.
But if you can find legitimate work, take it.
I was just wondering, did any of the actors have any ideas or inputs to the film, or did you just do everything that you were told to do by the directors?
Good question.
We did what we were told.
But we did add the little, is that a vagina on your face? You say vagina, right?
You have.
I'm really proud of that one. That wasn't in the script. My mom's proud of that, too.
That popcorn scene at the end is kind of funny. That was fun just because there isn't a lot of dialogue in it, and it's just a visual thing, and it's kind of sweet and raunchy, and I think that's American Pie in a nutshell.
Yeah. I don't think it was raunchy. I think it was just sweet.